The desert was never supposed to speak, but for decades, something deep inside it has been whispering secrets no one can fully explain. A remote stretch of land in southern Nevada, no signs, no warnings, just miles of emptiness until you get too close. Then, suddenly, unmarked trucks appear. Cameras lock onto you, and if you push further, armed guards step in. This is Area 51, and whatever is happening behind those guarded fences has fueled one of the most enduring mysteries in modern history. Back in 2013, the US government did something unexpected. After decades of denial, silence, and speculation, they finally admitted Area 51 was real, but that revelation didn't end the mystery, it made it worse. Because now the question wasn't if Area 51 existed, it was why it had been kept secret for so long. And more importantly, what exactly had been happening there. To understand Area 51, we must go back to the height of the Cold War. The year is 1955. The United States is locked in a silent, high-stakes battle with the Soviet Union. Intelligence is everything, and America needs eyes in the sky, aircraft capable of flying higher than anything ever built. So they find a place no one would ever look. A dry lake bed in the Nevada desert, isolated, harsh, perfectly hidden. This is where they begin testing one of the most advanced aircraft of its time, the Lockheed U-2. At first, the secrecy makes sense. But then, something strange begins to happen. Pilots flying commercial routes start reporting objects in the sky, flying higher than any known aircraft. Bright, fast, impossible. The public starts noticing. And suddenly, the skies above Nevada aren't just home to classified planes. They're home to something else. Or at least, that's what people begin to believe. In 1947, just years before Area 51 becomes operational, another event shakes the world. A mysterious crash near a small town in New Mexico. The military initially claims they've recovered a flying disc. Then, just as quickly, they change the story, calling it a weather balloon. This is the infamous Roswell incident. But the damage is already done. The idea that something not from this world might exist is now embedded in public consciousness. And when people start connecting Roswell to Area 51, the legend begins. By the 1980s, whispers turn into claims. One man steps forward with a story so shocking, it changes everything. His name, a former scientist, and according to him, the secret military base isn't just a testing ground for aircraft. It's a reverse engineering facility for alien technology. A former scientist claims he worked at a site near Area 51 called S4, where he saw crafts of non-human origin. He describes propulsion systems that defy physics, elements that don't exist on Earth. And most disturbingly, he claims the government already has them. His story spreads like wildfire. Some call him a liar, others believe he's telling the truth. But here's the unsettling part. Certain details, a former scientist mentioned, advanced propulsion concepts and experimental aircraft designs, start appearing years later in real-world technology. Coincidence? Or something more? Meanwhile, Area 51 becomes a cultural phenomenon. Movies, books, conspiracy theories. It's no longer just a place, it's an idea. A symbol of hidden knowledge and unanswered questions. Even the road leading to it gets a nickname, the Extraterrestrial Highway. Tourists gather miles away, staring through binoculars, hoping to catch a glimpse of something, anything. But they never get close enough. No one does. And then, something even stranger happens. In 2019, a joke on the internet spirals out of control. Millions sign up for an event called Storm Area 51. The idea? Rush the base, all at once. They can't stop all of us. It sounds ridiculous. But the US military doesn't laugh. They issue warnings, reinforce security. Because even a joke can reveal something deeper, a global obsession with what might be hidden there. So, what is inside Area 51? The official answer is simple. It's a testing facility. A place where the US develops cutting-edge military technology, stealth aircraft, advanced surveillance systems, experimental weapons, and there's truth to that. Projects like the Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk were developed in extreme secrecy right in the Nevada desert. At the time, they seemed impossible until they weren't, but even this explanation leaves gaps. Because secrecy alone doesn't explain everything. Why restrict airspace so aggressively? Why monitor civilians from miles away? Why the decades of denial? And why do so many insiders refuse to talk? Some believe Area 51 is exactly what the government says it is. Nothing more than a highly classified military base. Others believe it's far more than that. A place where unknown technologies are studied, possibly even non-human ones. And then there's a third possibility. That Area 51 is both a real facility, hiding real secrets, while also serving as a smokescreen for something even deeper. Because here's the truth. Governments don't just hide things, they also control narratives. By allowing certain theories to spread, they can distract from others. So maybe the alien stories aren't entirely false. But maybe they're not entirely true either. In recent years, the US government has taken another surprising step. They've acknowledged the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, objects in the sky that cannot be explained, tracked by military systems, seen by trained pilots, still unidentified. This changes everything, because now the mystery isn't just tied to Area 51, it's global, and yet Area 51 remains at the center of it all. Silent, guarded, unreachable, a place where questions go in, but answers never come out. So, what's really hidden in the Nevada desert? Alien spacecraft? Revolutionary technology? Or simply, secrets too powerful to reveal? Maybe the truth isn't as dramatic as we imagine. Or maybe it's far more unsettling, because the most chilling possibility isn't that Area 51 is hiding aliens. It's that it's hiding something we would understand, but aren't supposed to know. And until those gates open, until the silence breaks, Area 51 will remain what it has always been. Not just a place, but a question, waiting in the desert. If you want to uncover more hidden truths and cinematic stories, subscribe to Reality Docs. Decode now.